Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Well, today, this is what I do when I have a bit of a freak out watching the news about this time, about all of the states that are implementing measures not only to suppress the vote, but trying to put key people in place to possibly overturn voting results in the next election in some states. What I do is I go to the cards, because that's when I get up in my analytical brain that wants to figure it all out and worries. So I find going to the cards to be just very centering. And then I remember some of the things I've heard from Source before that have certainly come to pass. It's been okay. So let us see. Let us see what the cards have to say about that. Let's just start with the big view. Will the vote be overturned in some states by corrupt politicians who just throw out the electors and bring in their own? Remember, that was an issue in Georgia where Trump was trying to get the vote just thrown out. Biden won Georgia, and Trump was leaning on the Secretary of State there to do it. And it didn't happen. They didn't do it. They weren't corrupt enough. So there we go. But now apparently there's all kinds of jockeying and trying to do that. Also trying to change laws in some states to make it easier to throw election results out. You know, if they're simply suspected that there was fraud, let's throw them out. With no attempt to get a hold of the individual voter to find out what happened. So will this happen? Will this happen in the next election? Maybe we should ask first 2022 first and then 2024. 2022, what does that look like? 8 of Cups. Hanged Man, not in 2022. Okay, gradual. Okay, so I'm getting that. No, the 8 of Cups to me is still Trump's leaving card. It's sort of like because he left. But there's just not, they don't have enough power. They don't have enough power to do this kind of flagrant throwing out an election result in 2022. How about, let's ask, but I did get the Temperance Angel, right? So what does that mean? Does that mean gradually they're working up to getting the power to do that? Or does that mean, and these are Republicans, these are Republicans who are doing this. Or does that mean gradually things will be sorted? Okay, so Source, please give us information about 2024. Will the vote just be thrown out or overturned in some states? We have the Emperor. The law isn't going to let it happen. No. We have the pregnant with the possibility. But I feel like that goes with the Emperor. And we have people talking about it now. Maybe that's the beginning of their plan. The Death card. But no, it won't work. No, I don't get that they'll be able to do that. They won't be able to do anything that flagrant. Okay, well, that's good. I think that there will be some efforts made before then. Will it be through the courts, though, because we got the Emperor card? Well, we have the 8 of Coins. It'll involve a lot of work on the ground level in a lot of states. Lots. Okay. But the Sun, getting this stuff out in the open means a lot. All right. Okay. Exhale. Sorry for my neighbor's dog. I don't know what. He's mad about something. He's a big dog. I mean, he's a cutie, but my gosh, he's got a bark. Let's see. Now, I wanted to ask too about and I want to tell people, owners of big dogs out there, that's okay. I don't get upset about dogs barking. I think we have to kind of all live together in communities and not get too upset about that. Anyway, anyway, let's ask about, unless it's crazy, but let's ask about the voting rights bill, H1, H1. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The voting rights bill, the federal bill that would really sew this up. That they can't pass because they still have the filibuster. So, Joe Manchin said something in a recent interview, I think it was yesterday, where he wasn't ruling out the possibility of going along with the Democrats to eliminate the filibuster. So, let us see. Oh, that flew down. Okay, so let us see. Well, we've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Temperance Angel. We've got delay. Okay, we're not going to see that happening anytime soon. All right. We're hung up. We have not enough agreement among the Democrats about getting rid of the filibuster. All right. 5 of Cups. But they'll regret that. Okay. Let's see. We have the 5 of Coins. I'm sorry, you guys. That dog is driving me nuts. It's just so loud, and it's distracting me every single moment. Now he quits. Okay. All right. Okay. Maybe they did whatever he wanted them to do. Okay. The voting rights bill. So it looks like it will take some time. Okay. We have to have a sense of humor about it, I guess. Okay. The Tower. Okay, so in other words, it looks like it'll take some time to see that kind of legislation passed. It will. Perhaps because the filibuster isn't being overturned anytime soon. But there will be an event where, bam, it's done. I wonder if it'll be protests. I wonder if it'll be where, bam, either that's done or something like it, like the American public strength. The American public demands it. The news stories proliferate about this issue, and people are having to just really think about all of the things that they could be lost if Republicans gain full control of the Senate and the House and the executive branch. And they already have 7. They have a majority. They have a good majority in the Supreme Court, which isn't supposed to matter, but somehow it seems to. So, and I don't want to give the impression that the entire Republican Party is corrupt, because it's not. It's not the entire Republican Party, And, there's corruption in politicians in both parties. And who knows, 20 years from now, I could be doing readings on the Democrats are out of hand, But right now, we have too many corrupt politicians in the Republican Party. Very corrupt politicians. So I have always felt, as a psychic, I've always felt it that Biden will win and Kamala will be president after him. I don't know how that goes. If he resigns partway through his term, so then she becomes that way, I kind of think. But there's a lot of years between now and then. But does Biden win in 2024? There he is. He's the King of Cups. He's more the compassionate. He's more the compassionate president. There is a scheming happening behind the scenes, however. Try not to get too, doom and gloom, looking for doom and gloom in the future. Be hopeful. You have every reason to be hopeful. Yeah, I think Biden gets it. Yep. I think even before then, there are some of these schemes in the voting are routed, are you know, they're fixed. They're fixed. I make it sound like it's like this, right? It's not like that. It's through the courts. It's through a lot of work. It's through a lot of grassroots organizing. It's through a lot of protests. It's through a lot of that peaceful protests. It's through a lot of that. A lot of informed citizenry contacting their representatives and senators. That's what goes on. Okay. All right. Well, Spirit, is there anything else we should know? So apparently we should be hopeful, we should be involved, and we should calm down. and the dog barks to tell us don't take anything too seriously. Let's see. Our cup runneth over. Remember our blessings. We are blessed. We are blessed. But also we need to protect those. And the White House, yeah, we have Biden in the White House. I feel like I'm hearing what's more important right now too is don't be afraid to give the White House feedback, because there are some steps that Biden needs to take that would take a lot of courage and be very disruptive to many of his friends in Washington. And I'm hoping he has the courage to do that. The Four of Cups. He's not seeing it as that urgent yet. I do want to ask really quickly, though, will the filibuster be overturned? Let's ask that specifically. Not soon. It looks like not soon, and Five of Coins. Maybe not at all. We're bedeviled by it. It's part of the system. So voting, laws to protect voting rights. And then we have, it's like in talks, but it's hard for it to come to fruition. So I guess we'll see. I mean, before when we asked on that too, we got sort of the temperance angel, the hanged man. So I mean, it's possible it does down the line, but not now. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you all so very, very much. We will continue going as we have been and becoming centered and being present to the moment and to the many blessings in our lives. And that's how we stay strong. Thank you all. Bye-bye.